Hey guys, Coach Dan here. We're going to show you guys a little bit about the lead uppercut. When to use it, how to get power. Okay, so when we look at Bob here, we have to work with Bob. So what I like about the Bob tool is the fact that it splits right down the center. So obviously you can see he doesn't have arms, but when we work off of the shoulder, we can make an uppercut come in underneath the shoulder. So when you're going to move, you're going to slip to the side anyway on these. So you're going to shift off to the side and you're going to draw that uppercut up. But you don't want to draw it up with your arm way out here because you're going to end up catching the elbow and everything else. So you got to come under that elbow whenever he goes to protect himself and then fire that uppercut up in a nice angle. Always keep your right hand sharp to the side of your head, but I'll keep it out of the way just so you get a good clear view. So when I'm moving in, I'll come underneath and then I'll fire it up. When I do this, I want to push up at the same time. If I don't push up with it, I will only have an arm punch. And an arm is only a small target, okay? So you got a small, tiny fist on it. You're gonna make your glove on it, make it a little bit bigger, but it's very small. So when you wanna move and you want more power, you wanna make sure that you can move your body into it. If your body doesn't move into it, it's going to be useless. You can also take and set your shot up a little bit further away. It's more like a shovel. So when I fire it out, I can fire it out kind of straight. So I can actually come over top of their arms and fire it in this way too. So it's more of a shovel uppercut. Or if you're a little bit more square on, you can obviously bring the opposite hand in and then you can guide it up in between both arms. Okay, so you have a little bit of options as to where you're going to travel with it. And in any combo that you put together, you're just going to have to figure your combo out as to where you're going to have their arms when you're doing it. You can push their arms and then you can come in with them. You can slide the arm to the opposite side and then come in underneath. So there's all kinds of slipping applications that you can utilize. Once you do all of these things, there's other tools that you can add into it, right? So for me to get power, most of your power is deranged from the moving and the torsion of the hips. Torque those hips in and then let the hips unwind and move in an upward fashion. So when I rotate all my mass into one direction and then rotate it back and allow it to come out in an upward fashion. Okay, so you rotate nice and hard, keep everything tight, bring it back up like a spring. Everything comes from your legs and from your feet. If you watch a Mike Tyson fight, because he was always a bit shorter than most of the guys, Mike would pretty much come right off of his feet when he's throwing those shots. So I don't expect everybody to do that, but on the same hand, you coming in here, there better be some really good action off that hip, and there better be some really good action from the lead leg as it's driving up into the power. You can take your opposite hand, so wherever it happens to be, when you roll in, make sure that it's well protected, and use it to pull back out, but don't pull it away from your head. So use it as you're rolling it out too, but don't flare. Okay, roll out with it, keeping it nice and tight, which then helps to project this up, right up under the chin. You can be on an angle, so obviously you can come up onto the side, but the more direct under the chin you can, pops their head up. Once that head is up, it's exposed for the hook punch. Okay, so remember your combos. So if I set them up, I slide in, one, boom, I can come straight across and I come back again, okay? So any combo that you want to fire in there again, if I block, he throws a shot, I just block. Bang, come straight up on the uppercut, okay? Anytime. So when that arm's coming out, I tuck it in, bang, come straight up, okay? And again, don't stand here and admire your work. Get your hand back to your head, okay? So when we're moving, I want to block this arm. I block it nice and high. I come straight up in the middle, and look at where this hand is. This one's already on my head. Bang, come straight across with that hook again, okay? So anytime that you're moving, move, get the power, okay? Follow us for more.